Have you ever stood on the edge of something so vast, so ancient, that it completely redefines your sense of scale and time? That's the feeling you get when you first lay eyes on the Grand Canyon. It's not just a big ditch in the ground. It's a 277-mile-long, 18-mile-wide, and over a mile-deep testament to the incredible power of nature, a story written in stone over 2 billion years. Today, we're embarking on a journey to explore this natural wonder of the world. We'll peel back its layers, discover the forces that carved it, and uncover the life that thrives in its seemingly harsh environment. So, grab your virtual hiking boots, because we're about to descend into the heart of the Grand Canyon. To truly understand the Grand Canyon, you have to think like a geologist. Imagine this land, millions of years ago, as a flat, unremarkable plain. Then, around 70 million years ago, a massive geological uplift began. The entire region, known as the Colorado Plateau, was pushed thousands of feet into the sky. This set the stage for the main artist, the Colorado River. As the plateau rose, the river's gradient became steeper, giving it more speed and power. Armed with sediments, silt, and gravel, the river became a liquid saw, relentlessly cutting down through the rising rock. It wasn't a quick process. We're talking about millions of years of patient, persistent erosion. Rain, ice, and wind joined in, widening the canyon and sculpting the magnificent buttes, mesas, and temples we see today. What makes the canyon so visually stunning are its layers. Each layer of rock tells a different chapter of Earth's history. At the very bottom, you'll find the Vishnu schist, some of the oldest exposed rock on the planet, nearly 2 billion years old. As you look up, you're literally traveling forward in time. You see the reddish hues of the Supai group, formed in ancient coastal plains, and the distinctive cliff-forming Redwall limestone, which is actually gray but stained red by the layers above it. Higher still is the Coconino sandstone, the petrified remains of an ancient desert, its sand dunes frozen in time. And at the very top, the Kaibab limestone caps the rim, formed at the bottom of a shallow, warm sea around 270 million years ago. Each layer is a snapshot of a different world, a deep ocean, a swampy coastline, a vast desert, tall stacked one on top of the other. It's a geological layer cake, and the Colorado River has simply cut us a giant slice. But the canyon is far from empty. It's a vibrant ecosystem, a sanctuary for a surprising diversity of life. The dramatic changes in elevation create multiple microclimates. The hot, arid inner gorge feels like a piece of the Mojave Desert, home to cacti, agave, and heat-tolerant creatures like chuckwallas and rattlesnakes. As you ascend towards the rim, the environment changes completely. The south rim, at about 7,000 feet, is covered in a pinyon juniper woodland. Here you might spot mule deer, elk, and the canyon's famous rock squirrels, who are definitely not shy about asking for snacks, though remember, feeding wildlife is a big no-no. Cross over to the north rim, which is about 1,000 feet higher and gets more precipitation, and you'll find yourself in a dense forest of ponderosa pine, Douglas fir, and aspen. It's cooler, quieter, and home to the unique Kaibab squirrel, with its white tail and tufted ears, found nowhere else on Earth. And soaring high above it all, you might be lucky enough to spot the legendary California condor, one of the rarest birds in the world, brought back from the brink of extinction through incredible conservation efforts. Of course, the canyon's story isn't just about rocks and animals. It's also deeply human. For thousands of years, this has been a sacred and vital place for Native American tribes. The ancestral Pueblones lived here over 1,000 years ago, building homes into the cliff walls and farming the canyon floor. You can still see the remnants of their granaries and dwellings today, a testament to their incredible ingenuity. For tribes like the Havasupai who still live deep within the canyon, this is their ancestral home, a place of spiritual significance. Their village, Supai, is one of the most remote communities in the United States, accessible only by foot, mule, or helicopter. Their connection to this land is profound, a living history that continues to this day. When you visit the Grand Canyon, you are walking on sacred ground, and it's a privilege to experience a place with such a deep cultural heritage. So, how can you experience this masterpiece for yourself? There are countless ways, catering to every level of adventure. For most visitors, the journey starts at the South Rim, which is open year-round and offers dozens of breathtaking viewpoints. Mather Point and Yavapai Point are classics for a reason, offering panoramic vistas that will leave you speechless, especially at sunrise or sunset, when the canyon walls ignite in a symphony of color. You can walk or bike along the Rim Trail, an easy, paved path that connects many of the best viewpoints. Or, for a different perspective, hop on one of the free shuttle buses that run along Hermit Road, a scenic drive closed to private vehicles for most of the year. Each stop reveals a new angle, a new butte, a new shadow playing across the landscape. For those wanting to venture below the rim, even a short hike can be incredibly rewarding. The Bright Angel Trail and the South Kaibab Trail are the most popular routes. But be warned, hiking in the Grand Canyon is no walk in the park. The saying goes, going down is optional, coming up is mandatory. The steep terrain, intense sun, and drastic temperature changes demand respect and preparation. Always carry more water than you think you'll need, wear sturdy shoes, and know your limits. For the ultimate adventure, there's the legendary Rim-to-Rim hike, a multi-day trek that takes you from one side of the canyon to the other. Or, you could experience the canyon from its very heart on a multi-day rafting trip down the Colorado River, navigating thrilling rapids and camping on sandy beaches under a canopy of stars. It's an experience that connects you to the raw power and serene beauty of the canyon in a way that nothing else can. The Grand Canyon is more than just a destination. It's an experience that changes you. It challenges your perspective, inspires awe, and connects you to the immense timeline of our planet. Standing there, you realize that your own life, your own worries, are just a tiny blip in a story that spans billions of years. It's humbling and exhilarating all at once. It's a place of quiet reflection and thrilling adventure, a living museum of geology, and a sanctuary for life. It reminds us of the power of time, patience, and the relentless forces of nature that shape our world. Whether you're watching a condor soar on the thermals, hiking through layers of ancient history, or simply gazing into its depths as the sun sets, the Grand Canyon leaves an indelible mark on your soul. It's a masterpiece that was 2 billion years in the making, and it's waiting for you to come and read its story. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring.